Well, the first ever Laughs for Learning event is taking place tomorrow night at Revival, promising a night of laughs, tasty bites, plenty of beats, all in support of a program that helps Indigenous communities with books, technology, and proper learning tools. Joining us this morning, our event organizer, Jim Sale, and host of the evening, Stephen Bull. Jim, Stephen, good to have you both here. Let's start with you, Jim, about this event here. The idea behind this of helping Indigenous, learning, better access to, quality education, things like that. Where did this all come about, and what do you hope that you'll get by the end of the evening?
Yeah, so we, as a couple of dads in the neighborhood, started chit-chatting. I sit on the board for Schoolbox, and we were just talking about ways that we could raise some money. We thought we could do a comedy event, and then that sort of spiraled into something much larger. And so we're doing the comedy. We've also connected with another gentleman from our neighborhood whose kids are in the same class as ours as well. And he happens to be an Indigenous chef. Okay. So he's going to be putting on the food for the night. Yeah. And we got the event space at Revival, and so it's all come together, and we're hoping that we can raise tens of thousands of dollars that we can use towards our programming. Specifically, we're working on a project right now in Grassy Narrows First Nation. Okay,
Stephen, sounds like you live in a pretty remarkable neighborhood that you've got this, philanthropic bent here. What's going on in your neighborhood? And tell us more about your role in this too.
Well, Nick, I'm the eye candy, you see.
Absolutely, I can tell. That's obvious.
We're lucky. It's a great neighborhood, and we live on the same block. And Jim's been involved in this organization, and we were talking about it and just sort of spitballing ideas, hanging out at the schoolyard, watching our kids play. And he said, you've done comedy, you've done all this stuff. Like, do you think we could do a fundraiser? And it just sort of snowballed from there. That it's such a great organization, and it changed its focus. They started with Nicaragua, right? That's right. And then sort of refocused here. And it's just a great cause and going to be a fun event. And so I feel a little bit guilty being involved because I have the fun job. I get to go and bring in some comics, bring in some laughs, and they're doing all the real work. And so that's the important thing.
So who's coming in as we try to help maybe get a few more people out? Who can we expect?
Yeah, the headliner is Kathy Boyd. She is fantastic. She's been on Canada's Got Talent. She's been touring for a while. We met. The last normal thing I did pre-COVID was a comedy night, and she was the MC, and we got in touch, and I've just watched her. She started comedy basically when she retired from work, and it's just hilarious. We've got Evan Carter, we've got a couple Indigenous comics, we've got Lena Recollet that's going to be there. Yeah. Evan Carter was actually my instructor at Second City back in the day when I got into, I wanted to just test out comedy, so it's a bit of a homecoming for me and a great cause, so win-win all around. And the food, of course, and you don't have to be there. 50-50 tickets can be bought by anybody.
That's a great way to fundraise these days, because you can catch people who can't necessarily make it. Really quickly, tell us about Schoolbox so people understand a little more about your group.
Yeah, so we're a grassroots Canadian charity. We support Indigenous communities. We partner with the communities to help them with their unmet educational needs. So we do build libraries, provide books, learning centers, technology, all that kind of stuff to really help kids from K to 12 up in these remote communities get a better education and give them opportunity in the future.
That's remarkable. Where can people get tickets, and are they still available?
They are. We have a limited number of tickets, but you can go to our website at schoolbox.ca, and right at the top of the page there's a link to the event website where you can buy your tickets or bid on our auction items or buy your 50-50.
Get in the 50-50, exactly. Jim, Stephen, appreciate this. Thank you so much.
Good
to meet you. Good luck with the event. Sounds great.
Thanks.
Appreciate this. Very nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Zakarian, by the way, right there.
Hey, Rumi.
Hadn't seen her wedding.